All right, we got. So yeah, that's good. It's a good number. It's a good number. Custom schedule. I don't want to play no fucking. This is well, it don't matter. Let me sim the week because I don't have any. They didn't give me any All Americans. I remember looking at this. I didn't have any killed. Second team either. So good. Okay. Tulane and North Texas. That's literally it. And Tulane got a bunch of motherfuckers here too. So they're gonna be a tough out. Them in North Texas gonna be tough. I got North Texas. I got both of them. Why the fuck is he here? It's always a receiver. That's our receiver. I don't really want to redshirt people either. I'll do that one. Because y'all going to fuck that up. The Warrior. Yeah, they'll fuck that. They'll fuck the receiver one up. He'll never come back in. Shit, I got at least 2 bad pictures on OnlyFans. Look at that. The Warrior. Odie. Aim the 40. I hate that it's FCS, man. But I couldn't really even. I just want to play a game. I couldn't even think about who the fuck it should be.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pit Bull Stadium. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Florida International Panthers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. From inside the 10, here he comes. He's got great speed, and he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the FIU Panthers offense will take the field first. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
And let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
That's reeled in. It's Lewis. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Back to throw.
I was
It's
could have beaten
landed.
him, but he shouldn't. Bro, what the fuck?
Close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Let's take a minute to look at Florida International. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk. And this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
Inside the 40. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
How about that call? You're right around midfield, fourth down on your opening drive, so you run the football and you put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football, sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Makes the grab. He's inside the 15. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers. A great catch and run for 6. They're on the board first here in the season opener. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rebels offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short.
Bro.
There he goes. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. It's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Rebels in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Rebels will punt this one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Using the quick game. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field, and you saw that right there.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Quick strike complete. And just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Working that left side now. On the move at the 30. Turning on the jet, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, FIU.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Dropping back, it's Lanning. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out, firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's complete to the right. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Defense wants to bring the heat. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. On his way back from the 20. Was looking for more running room and found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. FIU gets it back and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect them.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Wants to throw. It's landing. Gets it out quickly. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Rides the back on the option to give. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure.
Where the fuck you going?
That pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cheer.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Florida International. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Florida State was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Tallahassee over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Rebels line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field. And, hey, even cause a turnover, that's just gravy.
He's got his man across the middle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They march it at the 29. A 1st down for the offense.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards.
Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Lewis. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To throw, it's Lanning. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the 1st down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that 1st down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He's been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Panthers. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Beal. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Beal. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Finds the tight end. Fighting off the defender. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Wilkerson. Corralled and brought down by the defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming. The Rebels send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and look for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime to get ready for the second half.
Offense set on first down. Looking for a man. It's Lanning. They're working that left side. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And guys, with the empty backfield on 2nd and short, might they take a shot here? Makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Got his man on the right. Nice move, creates some space. Knocked down at the 22, that's a first down, and they can still stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
I'm kind of flying by, even though what a sell playing man was.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter.
Bing, bing, bing.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Off-play action on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. They're going to mark this one at the 15.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. To the air, it's Lanning. Unloads it downfield. Brings it in down the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Touchdown, FIU. Great job by the back on the option.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum.
Somebody can throw a picture of these stands for me.
Beat them badly. That's
I can get Wiley out there wide open and
this
shit.
team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Complete to start this drive. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds a little space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Right back to the well.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Rebels are rolling down the field. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of
Greatest player
the offense
down.
keeps it. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Lanning. Makes the grab on the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Snagged out of the air.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught near the sticks. It's Lewis. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down, and he just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And now
I hate how often he's getting hit.
If his target was the 1st row.
I don't like that.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hainsworth. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, complete. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Now they'll run the draw. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer.
Touchdown, Florida International. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Have yourself A day young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Here's the handoff. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. We open the final period with a 3rd down play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's going to throw deep right side. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. And they'll mark this one at the 15-yard line.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
Gives it on the option. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easily.
The give on the option. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
Gives it on the option. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board and figure some things out because this wasn't a great day.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Turning it on!
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
With the run on 1st and goal. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Rides the back and leaves it. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to...
Fast forward. Here it is. I think I'm scared of being. It's not funny. It's so funny. For sure. It's a linebacker. Because the fans were all lost. How basic. It's not funny, it's so funny. It's just basic being. I'm a teacher on the day, guaranteed a movie day. Try, you will. It's a flash photograph. So let's time again. We lit.